Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé fans call out Rohit as a hater after his harsh criticism of Sumit and Jenny. After friend Rohit's caustic criticism of Sumit and Jenny's cafe on 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, fans have flooded Reddit and comment threads calling him a hater, saying his harshness crossed the line and could sabotage the couple's chances at stability. When it comes to heated friendships, messy loyalties, and long-running relationship drama, few couples deliver the way 90 Day Fiancé stars Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin do. Their age gap romance has survived catfishing, disapproving families, spiritual detours, suspicious friends, and more than a few moments that made viewers wonder if marriage would ever actually happen. But this season, the chaos isn't coming from Sumit's parents or Jenny's fears about life in India. The latest firestorm sparked from someone much closer to Sumit, his longtime friend Rohit, whose tough words have turned him into the most unexpected villain of the storyline. Fans aren't holding back. The internet has spoken, and many are calling Rohit a hater after his pointed critiques of Jenny and his relentless predictions of doom for the couple's marriage. While some viewers think he's trying to be a friend by offering honesty, others believe he's crossed the line into stirring drama for attention. And as the episodes unfold, it's becoming clear that his commentary isn't landing the way he thinks it is. Rohit throws shade again. The backlash began when Rohit stepped back into the storyline with a laundry list of concerns that felt less like friendly advice and more like a full-on character assassination. His comments about Jenny being too old for Sumit resurfaced, as did his long-standing doubts that the two could ever build a stable life together. He didn't just question the marriage, he practically tore it apart, expressing shock that Sumit had gone through with tying the knot and doubting whether Jenny could ever truly fit into Indian culture. Fans immediately jumped online and began firing back. Many pointed out that Sumit and Jenny have weathered more storms than anyone predicted, yet Rohit acts as if each new phase of their life together is destined to collapse. Others felt his tone wasn't concern at all, but jealousy, a sentiment that sparked a wave of memes, tweets, and discussion threads claiming Rohit's problem isn't Jenny, but the fact that Sumit moved forward without needing his approval. A pattern of criticism. This isn't the first time Rohit has stepped into the storyline only to take aim at Jenny. His skepticism stretches back to Sumit's early struggles to balance his love life and cultural obligations. But fans argue that there's a big difference between offering caution and taking pleasure in predicting disaster. What rubbed viewers the wrong way this time was how rehearsed and rigid Rohit's complaints seemed. Instead of acknowledging the progress Jenny and Sumit have made moving into their own home, securing financial stability, and navigating difficult family dynamics, he doubled down on criticisms that felt outdated. To many fans, it seemed as though he had already decided the relationship didn't work and refused to update his opinion even as evidence contradicted it. One viewer wrote that Rohit talks like someone who's been waiting years for Sumit to say you were right so he can bask in it. Another argued that his advice doesn't come across as wisdom, but as resentment disguised as caution. And when he suggested that Sumit would eventually regret his marriage, fans erupted even louder. If anyone is clinging to the past, they argued, it's Rohit. Jenny and Sumit keep moving forward. Meanwhile, Jenny and Sumit continue to showcase a united front. Their storyline this season focuses on carving out more independence, strengthening their routines, and planning for long-term stability in India. While they still face cultural challenges, particularly with Sumit's family, neither seems to be shaken by Rohit's critiques. Jenny remains committed and confident, showing far more patience and determination than some give her credit for. And Sumit, once known for wavering under pressure, is stepping into a more decisive role. His quiet defense of his marriage, even when confronted by Rohit's grim predictions, stood out to fans as a sign of genuine growth. Many viewers pointed out the irony. For all of Rohit's doubts, Sumit appears calmer and more grounded than he has in years, an outcome that contradicts the narrative Rohit keeps pushing. Is Rohit protecting Sumit or undermining him? Some fans attempted to defend Rohit, suggesting that as a lifelong friend, he may feel responsible for preventing Sumit from making decisions he might regret. They argued that someone in Sumit's life needs to be the voice of realism, especially given the complicated history with his family. But even these supporters admit that the delivery is off. His comments feel more like a personal judgment of Jenny, not a genuine concern for Sumit's well-being. And the more Rohit repeats the same criticisms, the more viewers question whether his motives are as noble as he claims. One theory circulating among fans is that Rohit resents how marriage changed his friendship with Sumit. With Sumit dedicating more time to Jenny and working on personal goals, their dynamic naturally shifted. This isn't unusual, but Rohit's reaction, some argue, signals someone who doesn't want to accept change. A social media reckoning. The online backlash hasn't slowed. Threads on multiple platforms have labeled Rohit obsessed, negative, and jealous. Some viewers even joked that he's more invested in Sumit's relationship than the couple themselves. Others believe his harsh tone comes from wanting more screen time, a theory that always surfaces whenever a secondary cast member delivers sudden drama. Either way, Rohit's image has taken a hit. Instead of being seen as a supportive friend, he's become the unexpected antagonist in Jenny and Sumit's continuing love story. Why fans are defending Jenny so strongly? Jenny has always been a polarizing figure in the franchise, but in recent seasons she has gained a wave of support. Fans admire her persistence, her vulnerability, and her willingness to adapt despite enormous cultural pressure. Her struggles have been public and painful, and viewers respect how she continues to show love, loyalty, and resilience. So when Rohit takes aim at her seemingly from a place of condescension rather than constructive critique, fans react fiercely. They've watched her fight too hard for too long to tolerate what feels like unnecessary hostility. Where the story goes from here? As the season continues, viewers are waiting to see whether Rohit softens his stance or doubles down. Will he eventually acknowledge the progress Jenny and Sumit have made, or will he continue positioning himself as the cynic in the storyline, even as evidence contradicts his assumptions? For now, fans have made their verdict clear: Rohit isn't coming across as the wise, protective friend he thinks he is. Instead, many believe he's undermining Jenny and Sumit's journey and revealing more about his own insecurities than theirs. One thing is certain: drama will keep following this trio wherever they go. And in the world of 90 Day Fiancé, that's exactly what keeps viewers coming back for more.